Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. And in this video we're going to talk about the 6th episode of Ashoka being called Far Far Away. Now it took me a bit to start to review, I mainly to review 6, 7, and 8, which I've yet to make recordings for 7 and 8 because I was waiting to see if my friend Potato Raven's going to have streams review streams of those episodes before I went off to do my own, and so I could do idea for episodes 3 through 5 and share streamed it, but he that didn't happen. So here I am finally making my rounds to make to reviewing episode 6 of Ashoka, again being called Far Far Away. So Soka and the droid that's voiced by David Tennant, which is a phenomenal actor. I really fell in love with him as an actor when I was in Doctor Who as the 10th Doctor. So as a little recap of the 6th episode, or the last, I guess, 2 episodes, Ashoka and Sabine tried to stop the bad guys from escaping. Sabine was like, yes, I'll go with you guys to go see my friend Ezra to reunite with him. And Ashoka got knocked out. She had a meeting with Anakin, which may or may not be in her thoughts. And now, besides being Ashoka the Grey, now she's Ashoka the White because of the experience. And now Ashoka and the Yang, I forget his name, but the droid that was with Ashoka, they're going in Star Wars to potentially save Sabine. And if in their head space they don't know if Ezra's still alive, so if Ezra's still alive, him too, right? And so essentially, we arrive at the planet. The Starforge essentially told them they were going to. Morgan and Elspeth goes to the Great Mothers. It was 3 witches. They tell Morgan and Elspeth that they have to wait for Ezra, which essentially, shortly afterward, I mean, not Ezra, for Thrawn, which essentially, they didn't have to wait for that long, seems like. Because, Thrawn marched up, the Great Mothers tells Thrawn that there's a prisoner, and that's essentially Sabine Wren. And so Thrawn reunites with Sabine, which I didn't realize until I was watching one of Star Wars Theories videos that Sabine and Thrawn never had an interaction with each other in Star Wars Rebels. They heard of each other, but they never met each other. Which I'm on one hand, it's cool to see the voice actor of Thrawn from Rebels be Thrawn in live action, sure. But I can understand where people are coming from. No shade towards the actor, but I guess in terms of being in Thrawn's physique, could have casted another actor. And I'm not saying that the voice actor did a horrible job as Thrawn in the series, because I think he did a good job as Thrawn. It's just I can kind of see where people are talking about saying they should have casted a guy who was more in Grand Admiral Thrawn's physique, and I can understand that. In fact, I'm with you guys there. So long story short, Thrawn lets Sabine go because without her, the bad guys wouldn't have been able to succeed in fighting Thrawn. So Thrawn in return lets Sabine go on this like animal to find Ezra. Which like Sabine essentially does through like these turtle creatures, finds Ezra, and Ezra tries to pry. However, my plan in like the Rebels finale worked, right? Right? Yeah, it worked. And he tries to like get her to like tell him what's going on, but that didn't. Sabine didn't was reluctant to at the moment because she just wanted to like be happy that she found her friend again. And so he respects that and says fine. And then he says let's help them pack up because we never stay in one place for that long. So essentially, like then the episode ends with the great mothers, the Night Sister Grandmasters, I guess you can say, said that there's a Jedi like being coming, and as Thrawn says it must be Ashoka. Morgan says impossible. I said, yeah, you should know because you Night Sisters do the same thing as Jedi. Pretending you guys are dead when you're not. You shouldn't underestimate Jedi. And we'll assume that Ahsoka's alive until proven otherwise. Set it up for the next episode. So, the episode was fine, like, nothing too compelling, like, sure we got the look, finally got to see Thrawn in live action, and it's the same, like I said, same voice actor as, the guy who did Thrawn in, Star Wars Rebels, and apparently the guy who does Thrawn is the real life brother of the guy who played Galen Erso in, Star Wars Rogue One. So fun fact for those of you guys didn't know. And we finally got to see, we kind of got to see Ezra, like, the guy who played Ezra, who also the Aladdin in the live action, the 2019's Aladdin movie, before in the hologram in, episode 1. But that was in a hologram. So now we finally got to see Ezra in the present sense, not in some recording or a mural. We finally got to see him in a present sense in this show, and I also have like I guess it's like you can say his eyes were like unnaturally blue, and that's one complaint that some fans has, and I can understand that. I also have like that it was. I thought it was admittedly pretty neat to see him. Of course, if you guys hadn't seen the show Rebels, you will have like zero attachment to Ezra, and that's totally fine. And even if you guys seen it and wasn't a fan of the show, and if you guys don't have an attachment to an exact attachment to Ezra, that's fine too. Like I said before, this show definitely like I don't remember hearing rumors that you didn't need to watch Rebels or Clone Wars to watch this series, and that's a lie. You definitely it's definitely recommended to watch Rebels and Clone Wars before watching Ahsoka, because like there are many times when I can see myself not getting the puns that they were making, if or references to say that they made, and I would have been like, what the hell are they even talking about? So watching Rebels is high recommend, and Clone Wars as well. So this was I know we're in episode 604, but at the moment I gotta say I it's not the worst show that I've seen, but I will say this: Andor is the best live action Star Wars show that I've seen, so far. Followed closely by the first 2 seasons at Mandalorian. The third season of Mandalorian was alright. It could have been better, but the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian was pretty good, I have to say. So out of like what those live action shows that we got, Ashoka's so like, and this is me like also seeing the last two episodes that I have yet to will make a recording for. I will have to put Ashoka as number 3 as the best live action Disney Star Wars show. Number 3. Number 1 is Andor. Number 2 is Mandalorian. So, anyways, and it would have been number 2 if you didn't need to like watch Clone Wars and Rebels to understand a lot of the puns. And I only put it at number 3 because like I'm aware that so many people did not watch Rebels or Clone Wars, so like some of y'all might be confused. So like, and they were promoting that you didn't have to, and that's the only reason why I put it as number 3. If they weren't promoting that, it'd probably be like tied with Mandalorian as number 2 for me. Anyways, what do you guys think about episode 6 being called Far Far Away? Like the Far Far Away episode. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I do like how the droid was telling Ahsoka the story beginning to start. The story saying it took a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then he cut to the Ahsoka logo. Thought that was a pretty nice touch, Filoni. Anyways, what do you beautiful people have to say? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another, and may the force be with us all.